What's up guys, Xbox Tech Junkie back today with another video. Today I'm going to be discussing the Halo stream that happened about last week where they were talking about the behind the scenes of making the Halo Infinite E3 trailer. They didn't show too much new stuff, just stuff behind the scenes. What was the idea when making this trailer? And I just kind of want to discuss that because there are some things that kind of get my thought process and my hype levels going. And I just kind of want to address those. So I do have to say right now, everything I'm going to be talking about is completely not hypothetical. Me just theorizing, me just getting my adrenaline rushing for this game. Nothing like official, so take everything I say with a grain of salt or don't take it with a grain of salt at all. But anyways, let's just dive right in. Another thing is I'm hoping to get this video out as soon as possible because today is also another day for a streaming services from 343. I think it was Chris Lee, the head of 343, is going to be on the show discussing some stuff about Halo. And supposedly they're supposed to be discussing of Halo Infinite's development. Whether they're going to be showing anything new or talking about anything new with Halo Infinite, I don't know for sure. We're going to have to wait and see. But I want to get this out just to address some of you who are quick enough to get to my video. Most of you probably already know because it was announced on Halo's Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, blah, 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 blah. So anyways, let's just dive right into this and get going. So if you watched the streaming service last week, I don't know why I keep saying streaming service, there were some things that I kind of wanted to point out with that. One of them was Master Chief's armor. Now they did say that Chief's armor isn't completely finished yet. It's still a work in progress, which I mean is no surprise. The game is still being made. One thing I really hope is the helmet itself is at least somewhat complete, because so far the helmet I think is beautifully perfect. Obviously anyone who's seen Halo Infinite's trailer or seen anything about Halo Infinite, they'll know Chief's classic look is coming back. And I discussed in an earlier video that this armor isn't necessarily the Mark 6 Gen 1 from Halo 3. I believe it's more of a Mark 7 or Mark 6 Generation 3. And just to reiterate, Generation 3 armor is the look of the Generation 1 armor, but retaining some of the features or things that worked with the Generation 2 armor. Generation 1 armor was anything from the Bungie era, basically. Generation 2 is anything from Halo 4 and 5. So now that that's out of the park, we'll just dive in with what I'm really kind of hoping with Chief's armor. So from what we've seen like from the 343 trailer and the rest of that stream, is Chief's armor is going to be definitely a recall to that of Bungie era of armor. The guys talking about the armor did say that Sparth, who is right now the creative director behind Infinite, is doing a lot of great work with Infinite. I'm actually excited to see what he does. I've seen some of his concept art with Halo 4 and 5, and some of the stuff in like Halo Evolutions, the book. Sparth is a really great artist. I've seen a lot of his Halo stuff, and I cannot wait to see what he does with Infinite. I think right now he's right on track with what we're doing, so I definitely can't wait to see that. But besides that, Chief's armor, again, is more of a classic look from Halo 3. But when they showed off a piece of, how do I explain it? It's like a diagram, basically. It shows the different iterations of Chief's helmets. So there was one from Halo 2 and 3, this helmet, and then Halo 4 and 5, this helmet. And then right next to those was another one that says Halo Infinite E3 trailer, and then it showed the helmet from Halo Infinite's trailer, which is pretty self-explanatory. One thing you can kind of see of this, I'll try to put a link for it on my video down in the description below. But one thing you can really see is Chief's new helmet really does like take a lot from this helmet, the Halo 3 armor, but also incorporates a lot of pieces from the Halo 4 and 5 armor. One thing in particular I would say is the back of the helmet. So obviously on Chief's new helmet, you can see when he puts the chip in, whether that be Cortana or a new AI, right when he puts that in, you can see there's a piece for it and it glows once the AI is in. This armor set does not look like it would even have that. More than likely the piece goes in either here or up here. I'm pretty sure it's down here. I haven't played Halo 3 in a while, so I could be wrong. Don't slap me for it. But obviously with Halo 4 and 5, you can definitely tell where Cortana went when he put her in his head. But with the Halo Infinite armor, it's this exact same, okay, not this exact same helmet. It's the helmet that looks like this, but with this back piece. So they definitely are incorporating a lot of pieces from this helmet into this helmet. So it's more of just basically a merge of these two armors. Now, they also did say that this armor is by far the coolest armor we've ever seen from any Halo game. And that kind of makes me excited because, like, Master Chief's such an iconic character in the gaming world. Everyone knows who he is. Once they see the armor, they either know it's Master Chief or they know, hey, that's from the video game Halo. They may not know his name, but they know it's from Halo. And so, just hearing that this new armor is supposed to be the coolest or the best looking armor ever, that's a lot to just say, like, out front. Like, if you're going out there and saying this is the best it's going to be, you're putting a lot on the floor right now for us. Like, you're basically telling the entire fan base, like, just get ready for this and trust us, and we have to trust you that this will be the coolest armor. There was a part in the behind the scenes trailer that they revealed. Chief turns around and shows his armor, and again, just want to express this could have just been a placeholder for the real armor. It did show the different changes. They first off started off with Master Chief's armor from Halo 5. Well, it more looked like Master Chief's armor from a Mega Bloks, just the way that the art looked at the first, and it slowly transitioned into Halo 5, Halo Legends / Halo Forward Dawn, and then Halo Infinite. And then I just did mention Legends or Forward Dawn, whichever one you've seen. You remember on Chief's armor it says 117. And Master Chief's armor in Halo 4 and 5 says that, but it's in Braille, so those dots on his chest. His older armor did not say that whatsoever. Anything like a Mark IV basically only had his call sign, not his call sign, his service number on his armor piece. And they kind of showed that coming back, which I really hope it does. I've always loved that any of his armor sets that had that. It's a really cool show. They did even show it on the new what's his name? Halo Silent Storm, a Master Chief storybook. He has that back. So I really think that they're going to bring back the original 117, not the Braille, just the actual numbers. And I think they're also going to be trying to, like, take the Halo Infinite armor and also merge it with these two, which is pretty good for me because Halo Infinite's armor, or Halo Legends again, is kind of a mixture of Mark 6 armor and Mark 4, I would say. I mean, if you know all the Halo armors, Mark 4 and 6 don't look too terribly different, but there are some definite, like, similarities and differences. I think they're going to be merging this one, and then the Halo Legends armor. If they can take all the key components of those armor sets and apply them correctly, then I would agree that this armor might be the coolest armor we have ever seen. That's pretty much what I just wanted to talk about, was Chief's armor with the new game. I'm really excited to see what they do with it. 343, for me, has never done anything wrong with Master Chief's armor. I do kind of wish they had a more canon reason for why they changed his armor instead of just saying nanobots or, well, it's our new art direction, we're switching it. And I hope they don't do that with Halo Infinite. As much as I don't mind it too much, it is something that's always bugged me. I don't want to start off Halo Infinite pushing the start button for the first time and it's saying, okay, here's Master Chief, and he's already wearing the new armor, with no explanation whatsoever as to why his armor looks different. A lot of people say they don't care as long as the armor comes back, or the classic armor comes back, they don't care. I fundamentally disagree, and I'm not trying to be mean. I just think if you're going to change something, make a canon reason for it. For me, if they would have done for the Halo 3 and the Halo 4 armor, the easiest thing they should have done was have Chief start off in his Halo 3 armor, meets Infinity. They say, hey, your armor's a little outdated, let's get you something new, and then he walks out of Infinity wearing this. I think that would have been a lot more iconic and a cooler moment. And with Infinite, I've already discussed how I want them to address his armor. So if you want to hear I talk about that, it's back on a further video. I can't remember the name, probably says it anyways. But yeah, that's what I'm hoping for with Infinite. Again, none of this is confirmed. The armor can be completely different from what we've even seen from Infinite. I don't think it's going to change too much, but again, we will not know for sure until we get a trailer or some piece of pictures of Chief for the nearly finished product of Halo Infinite. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Hoping to have another video out soon. I should be getting the George crate from Halo, the Halo Loot crate, very soon, so I'm hoping to do an unboxing of that soon. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Have a good rest of your day.